It's a horrible feeling when you're longing to know if your partner is thinking of you, and you keep checking with them and texting and emailing and talking and sending messages and so on, and they don't respond. It makes you worry, makes you wonder. Do they not want you anymore? Are they with someone else? Have they forgotten about you? Are they cheating on you? Are they lying to you? Are they trying to send you some message about the fact that they've lost interest in you? So all these things are going around in your head while at the same time you're keeping on trying to get through to them and hoping that they will hear how badly you want them to respond and come and soothe your anxiety about all those horrible thoughts that are going on in your mind about what they're up to. And it's a very, very difficult place. You get so anxious that maybe you can't sleep, you can't perform your job properly, it's hard for you to concentrate, you don't want to be sociable, you just can't relax because this is kind of weighing down on you. And no matter how hard you try to focus on something else, your mind drifts to maybe they're with someone else, maybe they're cheating, maybe they're lying, maybe they just want to throw me away, give me some message that I don't matter. And it makes your heart race, it makes you fidgety, it makes you lose your appetite, it makes you so stressed out that you can't really take care of yourself or do anything. It's the most agonizing place to be. So here's a way in which you can calm yourself down and think about what's going on in the relationship that's making you feel so anxious and so scared that your partner is lying and cheating or just not wanting you anymore. Think about what it is you need from them. You're wanting some feedback. You really want to know that they're thinking about you, that you're still on their radar, and that they keep you with them no matter where they go. Well, if you're keeping them with you when you're driving, eating, washing, working, sleeping, whatever, why would they not be doing the same thing? That's the question. Something has made you wonder that if they don't actually keep proving it by responding to your texts or messages or phone calls or whatever it is, that you don't believe that they can take you with them, that they can still be doing other things and talking to other people, but they still carry you as someone that they love and they take care of. So most of the time, I find with my clients who have this issue is that somewhere early on in their life, they had an experience of family members cheating on each other, keeping secrets, lying, and nobody really knowing what's going on. So they kind of lived with that burden for a long time. And then in adulthood, when they have a relationship that becomes very meaningful to them and they want it to work, all those fears come up to the surface again and start boiling up. So it's not really about you and your partner at that moment. It's about some issue from the past in your family, in your relationships with important people that never got resolved, that you're now working with. And the important thing to know is that if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling needy, if you're feeling ashamed of how much reassurance you need, it's okay, because it's not the adult you that's feeling it. It's that little kid inside you who never got all those reassurances, who never got to deal with the issues, never got to kind of work them out. You didn't know what was your problem and what was somebody else's problem. You didn't know whether you should keep the secrets or not. It was so confusing. And you're trying to make sense of it all right now. But the way you're trying to do it is to try and get your partner to give you the reassurance, to soothe those anxieties, to take care of you in that place. And unfortunately for you, your partner doesn't like it because they feel controlled, they feel manipulated, they feel you're being a big baby, and they really don't want to have to do it. They want you to grow up, and the more they want you to grow up, the more anxious you feel. So it becomes a vicious circle. The most important thing you can do for yourself is to remember that you've been in this relationship for a while. It's not new. It's ongoing. So the most likely prospect is that you are loved, you are wanted, you are important, and you are special. But some wire has got cut inside you to make you feel less secure and to make you wonder whether you really are important and meaningful to your partner. The way to get that wire reconnected is to talk to your partner about the things that make you feel insecure. Just share, but without pulling from them. You need to contact me, you need to send me an email, you need to do this, you need to do that. Kind of poking them to prove things to you, because that's just going to put them off. But sharing it in a way that helps them see where it came from. So talking to them about your past, rather than being embarrassed about it, will be the most important element in bridging the gap between what you need now and your partner understanding it, not as a controlling, manipulative action, but something that you need to get past, some hurdle that you need to get past, and they'll help you in that process, because they don't feel then that you're trying to get them to do something that they don't feel comfortable with, or try to be a person that they're not. So don't be ashamed of your past. Don't be embarrassed, because it's history. Don't try and hide it from yourself, because that's not going to work. You're just going to ruin more and more relationships, and you might actually push your partner to cheat and lie if you do that, because that's the only way they feel like they're not being strangled by you. So do yourself a favor, talk to your partner about how anxious you are, and tell them about your past so that they can understand where it's coming from and not feel suffocated by you. Then you can have a normal communication. You can work out ways of being with each other that helps you, and that also helps them feel, that they're being the kind of partner that you want, but not that you're a big baby or too needy or trying to control them. And when those two things match and come together, your relationship will get stronger, it'll survive, it'll move forward and be all the things that you need it to be, without having to relive the past.